Today on the Fact-based Feminist, what is feminism? What is it good for? What will I finish first? This video or my third martini? I'm Sabrina Duff-Winters. Welcome to the Fact-based Feminist. What is feminism? Feminism is the art of achieving gender equality without making too much of a fuss. If you look at the history of every successful social movement, polite activists achieved their goals by taking it slow and learning to compromise. Today's feminists, what with their Me Too and their domestic violence statistics and their national rollback of abortion rights, they don't understand. The way to reach equality is to be patient, sensitive, and stand up for the true victims of the 21st century. Men, especially white men. Coming up next on the Fact-based Feminist, a little history lesson. You get it, not like herstory. History, his story. Nobody's ever told his story before. You see, men were accustomed to power because not long ago, men were in charge of everything. Until 1974, if you were a woman and you wanted a credit card, you needed a husband to sign off on your application. And if you had a husband, you'd better have consented to sex with him every single time because marital rape wasn't criminalized in all 50 states until 1993. Even now, 12 states still have a legal loophole around marital rape. In Ohio, your husband can roofie you, rape you, and that isn't technically a crime. What I'm trying to say is that men are the victims. Feminists these days don't appreciate how much men have lost. A century ago, men had absolute lordship over the women in their family. If we don't let men feel they have the same authority they used to have, they might get violent. And that's why my brand, the Fact-based Feminist, exists to slightly mitigate the edges of male violence.
Cut.
Let's turn to the workplace. Let's talk about Me Too. Let's say your boss makes an inappropriate comment or touches your leg or tells you, "There's no promotion without motion, baby." Well, now that would be wrong and illegal. According to some studies, somewhere between 1 in 4 and 8 in 10 women report being sexually harassed at work. These alarming statistics have obviously been conjured by big feminism to justify ruining men's lives. Sexual harassment in the workplace can't possibly happen that often. Not to just about every woman you've ever met at some point in their lives. That would be much too upsetting. But more importantly, it would upset our hardworking corporate male leadership. You see, young women require the support and the respect of their male supervisors. No, we don't need to ask why so many supervisors are men. That would be complaining. And remember, men don't like it when we complain. We live in a perfectly fair American society where everything is super great, just great. And if life isn't exactly the way you want it, you just need to work harder. If it looks like there are systemic barriers to your advancement, then, wait, we're still filming? How much more of this shit do I have to fucking...
Cut!
This is why my show is sponsored by the American Enterprise Institute. Because the good people at the American Enterprise Institute just want to make life better for women, white women, other women, women who work in places that aren't offices, like the home. There are probably women who work elsewhere, but I do not really care about them. Now, the conclusion that you might have drawn from this conversation is that it would be good to be a democratic socialist. Under democratic socialism, women and men would have a stake in the way their workplace is run, rather than be subject to top-down control by powerful, unaccountable male and female bosses who could sexually harass and verbally abuse employees at their leisure. Everyone could work together, free from abusive hierarchies, able to enjoy full equality and mutual understanding. You might think that's what socialism would be like, but you're wrong, because I'm paid really well to say you're wrong. Well, I forgot the line, Bill. In conclusion, feminism is about equality, just not too much of it. We'll fix it in post. Because if you have too much equality, you have socialism. And socialism is, well, there are no martinis under socialism.
No, we still have martinis.
Oh, can I get a top off then? If you appreciate this video, please subscribe, rate, review, tip your bartenders, I don't care. Until next time.